Animal well. First time playing this game. Wake up. I'm awake. I appear to have been sleeping inside a flower, which is lovely. Cyclofilling says, the sound is activating dormant memories, but yes, it's fine. Ah, well, I'm sorry, I can't do anything about that part. There is an interesting looking squirrel to our right. Ooh, we're a little... Okay, I'm not sure what kind of animal we are. We must be some kind of animal because it's right there in the title. Potato? Tibago, potatoes are not animals. Now look what you've done. You've scared off our squirrel friend. If you press down, his eyes like look down. Is this Egg Potato Man the early years? Before he grew legs and started wearing a backpack. I went in the well too deep, says Cyclofilling. Oh no, I hope you are okay. Right, do we go left or right? Let's follow the squirrel. On the assumption that he knows where we're going. Already liking the visuals of this game. Okay, we can climb ladders. We can also fall down ladders if we prefer. We can bump into lights and make them swing, which is a nice touch. Here. Hold on a second. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, that must go back down to where we were. Squirrel friend! No, don't run away. I just wanted to say hi. Alice says, confirmed with that swinging light, we have a cat. Yes, this is definitely something that a cat would do. Are there any ornaments I can knock off of tables? Ooh, crank. It's cranking time. Turn crank. Right. Crank has been turned, revealing a platform. Platform's on a timer. Oh, I hit something. I hit a button, I think, and it lit up a yellow thing on here. Blocked. Well, I don't want it to be blocked. It looks like there's 2 more lights to light up. Oh, and there's 2 more buttons. I see the buttons on the other side. I can't go back because the platform's gone. Oh. We can't swim, apparently. Important to know. So we're an animal that hates water and likes to... Yeah, we're definitely a cat. Glad we got that cleared up. Where are we going now? Okay. To the second button. Good start. How do we get to that top button, though? What is... Telephone. Okay, I was not expecting to find a telephone down here. Oh, it's a save point. Okay. Potato cat who knows how to use the telephone is the type of creature that we are. Nice to have that established. Hello, Ren! I was hoping you would be able to join us at some point. Okay, yes, you are at work. I thought you might be. Ren says, I'm on a work break at the moment. How goes it? We have just started Animal Well. Thank you for redeeming your flower of the day. I believe this is a game that you enjoyed. And I hope I enjoy it too. Okay. Hello. Ow. Okay. The blue face guy is not a friend. We do not want to talk to him. Looks like we don't just go a bit dizzy like when you fall in water. We actually have to return back to our save point. So can I make it up here before he catches me? Yes, I can. Okay. Okay, good. And he doesn't chase you between levels. He just resets over there. Okay. Good to know. Looks like we're doing some platforming now. Advanced platforming. I love, by the way, the physics, I guess, in this game, like with these these vines being pushed by the platform. That's a lovely touch. Ren said, yes, it's fun. Platforming can get a little tricky, but it has a lot of atmosphere and character. I mean, I'm hoping if I could handle Celeste, I can handle this, but I guess we'll see. Yes, here is the third button. Woo! So, does that mean we can now go back down? Crank the thing. Lots of stuff that swings. I love that too. Meow, says Alice. I think Alice may also be a cat. What? Amazing treasures lie through here. Pick firecracker. Okay. Found firecracker. Throw with X. Okay. Interesting universe where firecrackers just grow wild as flowers. Botany would be a lot more dangerous if that were the case. Like I can hold 3 of them. Let me test out what one does. Ah, okay. It'd probably be more effective if it hadn't fallen in the water. Right, can I use it to defeat this guy? No. Oh, okay, that's what it does. That's what it does if you actually let it go off. Oh, I did defeat that guy. Oh, okay. Right, okay, so that's how we get past the miserable blue guys. Good to know. Yes, Harry is just thinking to himself, ah, this game has explosions in it. I might enjoy it. Ow. Ow. Okay, platforming is surprisingly hard, apparently. There we go. Okay, and we are back to telephone. But we are now armed and dangerous. This blue guy doesn't know what's coming. Oops, missed. Oh, never mind. Okay. I thought maybe you actually had to hit the guy with the firecracker. It looks like just setting off the firecracker vaguely in the same area will work. Good. Banking time once again. Quick before it drops too low. Oh, it's our bunny friend again. Hello, bunny friend. How do I get up there? Let me in. Oh, no, I can just go down here. Firecracker? Don't mind if I do. Oh. Unlit candle. A When I light the candle. Ah! Okay, amazingly that didn't light the candle. I feel like it perhaps should have done. In that case, we shall try something else. Oh! Treasure! Oh, a map. Well, I mean, the map is going to be pretty useful. Oh, wow, this is a nice map. Yes, okay, so we can see the save point. We can see the flower where we started. Can see a flashing red. Oh, was that where I last died? Probably. Because that's where the blue guy got me the first time. Okay. Well, where do I want to go now? Actually, can you see? I guess you can see unexplored areas. It looks like the only way that's shown as an open path is where the bunny was. I didn't see how to get up there. But I see a ladder above me as well. So actually we probably want to go there. Oh wow. Okay, I wasn't expecting giant animal statues. Seahorse, wolf, froggy, and ostrich? Oh, and there's a little squirrel down there as well. Oh, birds. Hello. Hello, fellow animals. Don't mind me. Just, oops, no. Okay, I didn't mean to press pick firecracker, not throw firecracker, I promise. Large duck, are you friend or foe? Okay. I guess you are, neutral. You just quack at me if I'm too close, which is probably a puzzle. Oops, no, that's not solid ground. The problem with it being dark is, actually, I wonder if I should turn the brightness up a bit. Yeah, let me actually turn the brightness up slightly instead of down slightly, as that's what that filter was doing before. There we go. Just to make things a bit easier on the eyes for my viewers. Oh dear, my friend has fallen asleep here. By the way, my face cam is blocking this, which I think just means I have 3 firecrackers. If I put it the other side, it would block the fact that I have 3 lives, so I guess I'll keep it on this side. But I have 3 firecrackers. Okay. Oh, you're not a statue of a bird, you're an actual bird, and you're following me wherever I go. Oh, a button. Of course, we immediately press buttons without thinking about what they do. Can you fall through platforms? Oops, no, that's a firecracker. I love the smoke effects in this game. Okay, so you can't fall down through platforms. Some games you can. So we need to find a way round that other button. That is a very big... Looks worryingly like we're going into the mouth of a giant creature. Oh, there's our squirrel friend again. I can't make that jump. I can make that jump. I just have to be better at it. The smoke reminds me of old Winamp visualization plugins, says Ren. Yes, it's similar sort of effect, isn't it? Okay. I'm going to guess by the spiked nature of these guys that this is some sort of puzzle where we have to dodge the enemies. So, like that. Oh, this door is locked. So I came all the way over here for nothing. We'll go this way then. Eat fruit. Ah, okay. So next to me here, there is a purple fruit-looking thing. And that regained me a heart. Okay. Now up to full health. Madiob, or Madiob, or Madiob. Thank you for redeeming your first ever flower of the day. Welcome in. Hope you are having a good Monday. Looks like we have another treasure chest, although, yeah, can I actually make it in there? This is a tricky jump. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Do I have to bounce on your head? I have to bounce on your head. Thank you, good sir, for letting me bounce on your head. What is in here? A key! Well, that's convenient. Sorry if I'm stealing your key. You can have it back later, I promise. I think there's a door. Whoops, this had better be the right key for the door. Otherwise, this game is very silly. Yoink. Unlock door. Yes, it is. Hello, Cora. Cora. Welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. Don't forget to redeem your flower if you would like one. Hope you are having a... Oh, I almost saw the squirrel, but he went off. Hope you are having a good Monday, Cora. Yoink. Where did our squirrel friend go? Not up here. I cannot make this jump. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I thought this column was solid, but it isn't, so I can stand on your head. I don't know if you've ever seen this game before, Cora. It's called Animal Well. Oh. That's an enemy. Probably should have thought of that. Oh, I lost 2 hearts. Interesting. Okay, so the sad blue guys only take 1 life away from you, but these guys take 2. Which is a bit harsh. Okay, you can't jump apparently, so you're no use to me on this side. Silly Emma. I was trying to jump on his head again and didn't realise I could jump that high. Yeah, it's now flashing red to let me know I have no lives left. Okay, am I safe on top of here or am I going to get hit? Okay, I'm safe on top of here. I can wait for these to go past and then I can quickly run over here. Please hurry up, I need to stand on your head. Thank you. Okay. Another save point would be nice, especially since I'm about to die. Blocked. Helpful. Okay. Button. Oh, trapdoor. Ah, reusable trapdoor. And oh, that dropped the treasure chest down. Okay, so the challenge is, yeah, to get in here. Oh, I was rather hoping I could arrange for you to be over the trapdoor. You wouldn't mind coming this way? Yeah, just no. If you could stand just there for a moment, I promise nothing bad is going to happen. It's just very important that you stand in exactly this location. Is that good enough? No. Okay. Why do you move a minimum amount that is bigger than the width of the trapdoor. Are you trying to troll me? Okay, this guy apparently is not capable of standing in a position that will actually fall out through the... Am I just bad at the game? Is that what it is? Because if I just peek, if he starts moving, he moves a certain amount. Yeah. It's like he can only stand in those two positions, neither of which actually falls through the trapdoor. Hello, Craig Bear. Welcome in. Good to see you. I hope you're having a good Monday. Craig Bear says well, 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 which I think is a reference to the title of this game. Yeah, it's definitely not possible to make this guy. Yoink. Like, I'm sorry, but if he was actually sitting there and you open the door, he would fall through. That is how physics works, even if it's not how this game works. How are you, asks Craig Bear. I am very well, thank you. We are just starting this new game today. I suppose there's option B, which is the... Okay, they run away from firecrackers. That's good to know. In that case, I am formulating a plan which involves sticking a firecracker here and then quickly running back. And can I time this to... There we go. Okay, thank you. Can I bring you... Oh, okay. Oh, it resets. Okay. I can't bring you to another screen with me. You reset to your original location, which makes sense. Oh, there. What I want you to do is stop while you're on the button to hold it open so that I can jump through here. But that's apparently not working. Okay, well, we can make you stand on this button. Is the one that causes the treasure chest to drop out. Yeah, so we can keep you on that button. I'm not sure that really helps us because we can't get in there. Okay. Actually, yeah, thinking about it, if they were standing on this button, then and I stood on their head, I wouldn't be able to jump up here. And if I was, if they were standing here, then the button wouldn't be pressed. So that doesn't actually get me in there anyway. So I've caused you all that distress for no good reason. Okay, well maybe we'll discover something else that will allow us to come back here and make progress. What else is there? Oh, we can go up here, I think. Yes, we can go up here. Ah, a phone. That's good. Save progress, please. Doesn't restore me to full health by saving progress, unfortunately. So we still need to find some more of those fruits, if possible. Oh, there's one. Each fruit. We're back up to 2 hearts. So, is there anywhere we can actually go in here? Not sure if that was a platform. Looks like it isn't. Oh, there's another fruit. Thank you. About up here. Ah, right. We can go down here. And there are firecrackers, but there's a blockage of some sort. Okay, doesn't look like we can go any further in here for now. No, nom nom. Yes, exactly. Nom all the fruits. Definitely can't make that jump. There is a fruit on the left, but I feel like I would lose more than one heart trying to get it. So let's not do that. I would love to drop down the middle of the screen and push that button, but it's blocked. How do these blockages respond to a firecracker? Well, it doesn't unblock them, so that's not the solution. What else is there? Ah! Okay, this is a thing. How does one get into this little maze? This guy appears to be surrounded on all sides by walls. We've established that you can't... I was thinking, oh, these are glass blocks, we might be able to break them somehow. We weren't able to break glass blocks with firecrackers because we put one right up against one in the previous room and that didn't break anything. We have this switch down here. Okay, that kind of switches switches stuff. So we still can't get in there, but I do notice that the little spiny creature did push a button just then. So I think, yeah, with the right steering, there we go, that's 2 out of 3. With the right steering of this little guy, we can probably push all the buttons. Yes. Okay, now we can go this way. And push that button. Okay, that's one of 2 buttons we need to unlock this, which would allow us to go back down here and push another button that would allow us to unlock something else. The second button for this is over here. Oh, that's this one, which is locked. Okay. So we probably need to get the key. There is one thing I haven't tried yet in here, which is if I open this trapdoor while this guy is here, does the treasure chest fall on its head? That's the wrong button. Yes, okay. I think I see where we're going with this level now. He'll bring it along here, and then all we have to do is that. Okay. Key acquired. So all the chasing him around with firecrackers was unnecessary. But at least I've discovered that that's a thing you can do now. Lock the door. Push the button. And this is open. We can drop down here. Push another button. Now that's open. We do need to get back over there in one piece though. Do I try to get this other? Suppose I should. We're back to full health. This light is red, but we can still make it swing, so thank you for the hug, Alhuno, that is very kind of you. Oh wow, okay. Dark. I can't see. Oh, I can see a bit. Oh no, blue guys. Run away from the blue guys. I failed to run away from the blue guys. Okay. That was basically Pac-Man, except that you can't see the maze. Where were we? Oh, we were there. I was hoping the maze might be lit up on the map, but that would be too easy. The maze is not lit up on the map. We've come quite a long way now. Look, though, we're all the way over here. I've just realised we didn't even go left at the start. You know at the start when I said you can go left or right? I went right. What if I'd gone left? Also, what is this? This little blinking thing on the map. Oh, there's one there as well. And one there. And one there. Okay, big game world then. Okay. Well, we're back here because we died. I'm going to backtrack a little bit and stock up on some more firecrackers because I think we just need to throw a firecracker and then we've defeated that that dude, the purple, not purple, the miserable blue guys. They can be defeated with firecrackers. So look. Hopefully now we're free to just explore the maze without being attacked. Okay, we made it out. I'm sure that's not the only exit, but we made it out. Okay, I'm just not quite tall enough to reach this. Please come and assist me, thank you. Okay, giant chameleon with giant tongue. Probably not good if you get hit by it. Ow. Yes, turns out I was correct in that assumption. Okay. But somehow I need to get up there and push that button to make any progress. Ow. Yes. I just got licked by the chameleon guy. Okay. So that's what's in that direction. Good to know. I once again don't have any firecrackers now. I wonder if more firecrackers would be advisable. Oops. In order to... The chameleon seems too big to be defeatable with firecrackers. Oops. I hope there's some way to renew the firecrackers on the... because after you pick them, it seems to not be possible to get more. But yeah, see, this guy wasn't aggressive before. I walked straight under him, and now he's aggressive. Can I trick him into licking a firecracker? Oh, you're not using your tongue attack. I wanted him to use his tongue attack. Yeah, that one. Right after I place a firecracker, and then he licks the firecracker. Unfortunately, I think I've used all the firecrackers, and they don't seem to be a renewable resource, which is a bit worrying. Like, do I soft lock myself if I use them all? Or is there some way to make them grow again? I know it seems like I'm trying to solve all my problems with firecrackers. That's because it's the only weapon I have. So the idea is... Yeah. Stand here, count to 3, place a firecracker, and then he eats it. That's the idea. Ah, okay. Never mind. He doesn't eat the firecracker, he just eats the grass. I was really hoping that the firecracker would get stuck to his tongue and he would eat it and then explode. Sadly that didn't happen. Okay. The other place I haven't been is left from here. Yeah, I haven't been left from here yet. Ooh, penguins! Izzy, look, there's some penguins. Although they're green penguins, not purple penguins. Hopefully that's okay. That is an appropriate emote, Teabago. Ooh, there's our squirrel friend. Please come here, squirrel friend. I only want to talk to you. Okay, more platforming. Switches. Okay. Can't make this jump, so I need to start by making this jump and then switch this. As I say, I did complete most of Celeste, so I ought to be able to do platforming. There we go. So when I hit this switch, I'm going to fall down, so I do want to go like jump immediately after I hit the switch, and then, yeah, there we go. A match? Okay, what can I do with a match? It's not appearing like where my firecrackers are down here. It's not appearing down there. So I don't know yet is the answer. Oh, there was a candle, wasn't there? Yes, I need to go back to where that candle was, because now I have a match which I'm sure I can light the candle with. Oh wow. What are those? Flamingos? Storks? Herons? Something like that. Well, I'm safe up here, but I'm sure at some point I'll have to go down there, and then I'll be a bit less safe. Oops, that way. Okay. I think I see what's going on here. Are we angling this to do some bouncing? Yes. Where are we aiming for? I mean, I guess to begin with, we're just aiming for the middle of the next platform. And then aiming to get it in there. Aha, yes we are. Ooh, physics puzzles. Everyone loves a good physics puzzle. Bubbles. Oh, we can step on the bubbles. This definitely reminds me of Celeste now. I can't make any of these jumps. Even that one. Okay, well, how do we progress? When in doubt, firecracker. Didn't do anything. Okay, what happens if we just fall down here? Oh, right, yeah. Don't fall in the water. We fall very carefully into this. Yeah, there we go. Something tells me if I fall down there and get eaten by one of those fish, that's not going to end well. Okay. So that was the thing. And now we have fans blowing us around. Anti-gravity. Oh, we've got to hit all these buttons. Yeah, okay. Ooh. Yeah, I love the effect with these vines. Oh. Yoink. Okay. I see some spikes, and I'm not really sure why you would want to go up there, even if there weren't spikes, because you can go this way, but we'll see. I would like to save my progress. Can't make it up there. Spikes. So I'm not going that way either. More spikes. Okay, this is definitely reminding me of Celeste now. More spikes equals more difficulty. Harder levels, more spikes. There. Okay, that's bad news. Oh, but it spawns bubbles. So I guess what we need is to not land in the water and then ride the bubbles. Oh yeah, there's 3 buttons. Okay, so we ride the bubbles to get the button. There. Okay. Actual platforming. Panic, panic, panic. Okay, that's one of the buttons. Now please come over here so I can hit this button. Oh, never mind. Hit the spikes. This is tricky because I'm going to need to jump on... I'll have to jump on a bubble and then jump on another bubble. But the bubbles sink while you're on them. So you'd have to like combo 2 jumps together. That seems hard. Yeah, like jump there and then jump there. Which is just a case of getting the timing right. And not doing that. Ugh, okay, I almost had it then, I just failed the jump. Not enough height. Stupid Emma, stop being bad at the video game. Sorry, you might have to watch Emma be bad for a moment here. Nope. I can't, yeah, I need to stay over here because if I let myself get thrown over there by the water, the bubbles spawn in the wrong place. So I also have to be careful not to jump on the bubble too early because then the bubble disappears. Okay, now you need to do the same thing over here. Do I have to hit 3 bubbles to make this work? Oh, also if the bubbles hit the... if the bubbles hit the spikes, they pop, which is another problem. Yeah, when they're shooting water from that side, they're too... the bubbles are too far over. They need to be shooting water from this side. And then I need to, like, line up a series of jumps. Basically, I just need to not be bad. There we go. Right. Yeah. I think I still need your help to get out. So I need to jump on bubbles to get out of here. There we go. Finally. Okay. I think I made that harder than it needed to be. Nom a fruit. Hopefully this treasure was worth it. A wand. Well then. What does the wand do? Ah, the wand blows bubbles. Could be interesting. I can only blow one bubble at a time. Okay, and I can switch between... Show you what's down here again. I can switch between wand and firecracker, it looks like. Yeah, okay. Well, I can't because I haven't got any firecrackers, but I can switch between the two things. Possibly more things in future. So, with the aid of the wand, I can make a bubble. And I can jump on said bubble. Okay. Good to know. Emma, you idiot. You have a bubble wand. You just don't know how to use it. Yeah, so you only have a short time before the bubble starts sinking down. So, like, hop. Yoink. Yoink. Okay. Now what? Well, can probably make this with a bubble. This is the smallest jump, so this is where I should put the bubble. That's not a platform. Bubble. Can I go that? Is that a hole I can fit into? That is not a hole I can fit into. It's a very small hole. It's too small for whatever animal I am. Okay, I assume I can bubble out of here. Yeah, there we go. Cannot reach that button. Does a bubble hitting a button cause it to be pushed? Or do I need to actually jump on it? Okay, now I do need to actually jump on it. Start up the fish fans. Oh wow. Subs. Auntie Zara, hello. I haven't seen you for a while. That's quite a way to make an entrance. Auntie Zara, thank you so much for gifting 5 subs to Smokey McHaggis, Bridget, Cyclophilin, Craig Bear and Liari. Liari is here right now. I think Craig and Cyclophilin are lurking as well. Thank you so much. Oh no, a hype train. Now everyone is going to cheer bits for no reason. Oh, and Smokey is here as well. Hello, Smokey. Good to see you. Hope you're enjoying your lurk, which got interrupted by a gift sub. Auntie Zara, I haven't seen you in a while. I do hope you are well. Don't forget to redeem your flower of the day if you would like one. You, of course, as well, Smokey. You can have a flower. Harry, Tibago and Ren, thank you so much for all the bits. And, I do hope you're enjoying this game. Hoary Ragwort is Auntie Zara's flower of the day. If anyone has just been pulled out of lurk, we are playing Animal Well, exploration type puzzle game, which we're having a lot of fun with. So we've turned on the fish fans, but they're not quite powerful enough to get me up there. So maybe we need a combination of fish fan and bubble. But if I put bubble in fish fan, bubble rises very quickly. And yeah, I don't quite seem to be able to get up there. Oh, right, okay, that's the trick. Right, this is new knowledge. If you have a bubble in a fish fan stream, you can ride it upwards rather than downwards. Important to remember that. I love the Flower of the Day feature, says Auntie Zara. I'm so glad you like it. So many people have redeemed flowers now. I think that... Was it like 2,000 flowers have been redeemed since I started doing it? I did a count a few streams ago. Right, please bubble the bubble. Well, I can bubble off the bubble. There we go. Yeah, I don't need the fruit. Right, there's nothing. No, there's nothing there. Where do I go from here? Surely I can't make that jump with just one bubble. Like, the most height I could get would be like there. Debago, you really don't have to cheer more bits if you don't want to, but thank you. Yeah, that one seems tricky. I haven't had a save point for a while either. There's a save point back in that room. But I don't think I can get back in that room. Because, yeah. There isn't some weird tech where you jump off a bubble onto another bubble or something. Yeah, I don't think you can actually bubble mid-air. I don't know why I'm expecting this to be that sort of platformer. Like shell jumping, or it's something you'd have in Celeste. I don't think it's a thing though. Right, so where are we? Oh, there's a fish machine here. So I guess the objective is to power this fish machine, and then use that to ride up to the top, and then use that to get across. So where is the power for this machine? Is there actually something hiding here and I just can't see it? Oh, okay, there is something hiding there and I just can't see it. That makes sense. Having said that, what do I do now? Can I release a bubble from here? No, I can't release a bubble because it... oh, no, this is on, never mind. Yeah, I can't release a bubble from there because it... bubbles pop if they hit the vines, as this is about to demonstrate. Yeah. I need to time my jumping off of the bubble. Yep, there we go. Ooh, hype train complete. Level 2. Did I get a... Ooh, I got an emote. I got the spill the tea emote. Hopefully you have that one, Tibago, because it seems very appropriate for you. Harry has who's this diva? Ren has that's a serve. Oh, I like that one with the cat. El Tibago either didn't get an emote or possibly just has all of them already. But thank you to everyone who contributed to that hype train. That's extremely generous of you. Especially Auntie Zara. We've gone to sleep again. These games and their idle animations. Right, how do we make it over there? Do we need to jump on... Right, need to jump on the bubble and then ride it down? Hopefully it doesn't pop before we get there. Is this... Ah, okay. Oh. It's a fruit, but I'm already at full health. And it's got an exclamation mark above it, so it obviously does something other than restore health. Ooh, extra hearts. Okay, so is this like a shield, and if I take damage it goes away, or is it a permanent health boost? I guess we'll find out later. It's almost like a secret that we found there. I'm going to check the other side now. Okay, no secret the other side. So I think if we fall down here... oh. Emma, you idiot. Okay, if we fall down there and are not an idiot about it, we can go that way. Yeah, okay. Let's try that again. Hello, Sarah with stars. Welcome in. Thank you so much for redeeming your flower of the day and just for generally existing. Pharmacist's Nightmare, St. John's Wort. Yes, so there are many plants in the St. John's Wort family. The Hypericum is the Latin name for it. Hairy St. John's Wort, Slender St. John's Wort, Perforate St. John's Wort, where the leaves have little holes in them. And many, many others. Yes, it's a traditional herbal remedy, St. John's Wort, but it can interfere with modern drugs, so yeah, you have to be careful. I can imagine as a pharmacist it would cause some problems. But yeah, what I think I want to do here is gently ride this bubble down so that I can escape this way. There we go. And then in order to avoid these spikes, I need to gently ride this bubble down. There we go, and we're back to this area. Only now we have the power of bubbles. Hello, Hurricane. Thank you for... Okay, I did not know that was going to happen. I just fired a random bubble. Okay, that guy eats bubbles. Good to know. Welcome in, Harrigan. Thank you for redeeming Sanical as your flower of the day. Sarah with Stars says, is that my Auntie Zara? Sarah, not only is that your Auntie Zara, but she just gifted me 5 subs. Can you believe that? And sadly you didn't get one of them, but some other very, very precious viewers did get them. And I'm very, very grateful. So I should bloody think. Now, Sarah. There's no need for that attitude. Gift subs are very much optional and nobody should feel required to give them. Auntie Zara says it doesn't look like an animal you're playing, more like a pretty potato. Yeah, we did decide, we decided on Potato Cat, on account of there's these lights all around and the character sort of plays with them. We decided this is something a cat would do. So we're going with Egg Potato Cat. Sarah Star says best beautiful Emma. Sarah, you and Al who know, you're as bad as each other. You're both saying that now every time you come in the chat. Auntie Zara says, hello my beauty queen, woman of my heart. And to clarify, that was directed to Sarah with Stars, not me. Such wonderful vibes, streams and streamer. My finger just pressed the button. There was nothing I could do. It's out of my hands. Well, thank you, Auntie Zara. Your bank account may not thank you, but Emma does. Not all that, meaning subs aren't compulsory, but where else would she be? I mean, there are many good streamers out there, and I do not mind at all if anyone is watching one of those rather than me. I mean, if I go and have a look at my dashboard right now, yes, I mean, I can see, well, I can see somebody I should really be lurking in who I'm not, so let me just quickly do that. Let's just get that out the way. But yes, I do appreciate when people come here. Just continue with oh, you look at that. Lana the Panda just gave me a shout out. I wonder why that was. But Let us continue with this game, because now that I have the power of bubbles, I can make this jump, which I couldn't before. Oops, wrong button. Yeah, and then we can... What exactly is the consequence of shooting a bubble at this guy? Other than this little animation, which I agree is very nice. Can I bounce on the bubble? Oh, no? Okay. I thought for a moment I'd just got eaten and lost a life, but no. Secret bubble transportation system, because of course it is. Why would it not be? And now we're here. So yeah, the bubble is an interesting movement mechanic in this game. So that's how we get back. You know, games like this, often you'll get like a jump height upgrade or a double jump upgrade, or the ability to climb on walls or something like that. So having a bubble wand is quite a unique thing. I do want to get up here, which requires you to not eat my bubble. There we go. Because I want to see where this bubble chute leads us. Okay, that takes us over here. So is this taking us back? No? That's somewhere else again. Okay, well this is turning into a maze very quickly. Okay, now, ooh, another bonus heart. That's nice. Can I make it up there to that one? I suppose I can't. Like, I can send a bubble up there, but I won't be on the bubble. So the fact that they have a bubble in their mouth is not really helping much. So instead, let's go back. Oops, no. Oh, that's what you do. Okay. While they're distracted with the bubble in their mouth, you can shoot another bubble. We do need to hit that button. We also need to hit that button on our right. Sarah with Stars says, "We are so quiet and well behaved, Zara. Look at us. No hint of derailing the stream." Well, I mean, the gift subs were a slight derailment, but a very, very welcome one. And look, please don't feel you have to sit there in silence. Chatting is very much encouraged in Emma streams, and I would love for you to do it. I always like to hear how people are getting on, how their day has been, whether they're enjoying the game, whether they think it's a game they might play themselves. I know I've introduced a lot of people to games. I always, whenever I debut something on my stream, I always look on Steam the next day to see this person has added this game to their wish list. Okay. Where am I going? Wait, do I even want to go there? No, I want to go back. I need to go back because the treasure chest is unlocked now because I hit all the buttons. Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. I think that one I just went in would take me to another area, but I need to go back to this area first. Yes, because I need to look at this. The hype train, yeah, I'm afraid the hype train derailed. You are quite correct. Magic egg. Okay. Is that something I can equip? No. It does show up in my inventory though, so guess we'll find out later what that does. Now I would like to, I think we went into... Why can I not bubble into your face? There we go. I believe we were going this way, and I discovered something. Yeah, that's right. Then, ow. Okay, that's a spike. Okay, so that answers that careless jump answers the question about the hearts. The blue hearts are temporary health bonus. Oops. Yeah, I think this one is going to take me off the top of the screen somewhere new. Hello, Pro Stoic. Welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for redeeming Water Figwort as your flower of the day, and I hope you are well. And we are playing this game. Okay, no, it just drops you off in this same room that I already was in. Okay, and that's water. Pro Stoic, by the way, is a great streamer that I don't watch nearly as much as I should do because time zones. So please add them to the list of people that you should go and check out. Yeah, what I would like to do now is exit this area. Which was that this guy? Yes. Okay. So the purpose of all that nonsense was just to get ourselves a magic egg, whatever that may be for. Pro Stoic says, Gertrude, I think you might have dropped this. Well, thank you, Stoic. I think you dropped this one as well. There we are. You definitely dropped that hug. Egg. Does Teabagger? Egg. Okay, we need to look at previous rooms now in the context of we have a magic bubble wand and can potentially go to new places, which is good. I like it when puzzle games make you see, like exploration puzzle games, make you see areas in a new light. This is a tricky jump because you have to fit exactly in this gap. And it's very difficult to line the bubble up with the gap. Or maybe it's not difficult and I'm just bad. That's the other option. I feel like this should make it. There we go. So what is actually up here apart from these spikes? There's something in that corner? No. Is there any reason to go up there when you could just go round? I feel like the answer is no. So what exactly is the point of this area? Could also bubble here and then go here. Hello, Raven. Welcome in. Thank you for redeeming your flower. Hope you are having a good Monday. We are playing a new game today called Animal Well. And, okay, yeah, I don't know why I did that. There's clearly nothing there. What is the point of this area? Oh well, moving on. Back into fish fan land. Bubbles. Did we ever fall down in the bubble area? Yes, we did fall down in the bubble area, but we only fell down in order to go left. Can we fall down and go right? Yes, we can. Okay, what's this way? Oh, I like that. This ledge here is like a skill check. It makes sure that you go left first and you don't go here until you have the bubble wand. I like that. Oops. Ah, right, yeah, now we're in this area that I saw before with these guys. This seems dangerous. Ow. Okay, confirmed it is dangerous. I can't make that jump though. Bubbles? Bubbles don't really help. Yeah, I can't really make that even with a bubble. Maybe with like a jump and shoot bubble? No, then the bubble is too high. Okay, I'm sure there must be a way to get across here, but I don't really think I can do it. Okay, yeah, it is possible. But avoiding the birds while also doing some very precise jumps is potentially challenging. I just fell off. Okay. I'm having more problems falling off the lily pads than avoiding the birds. Okay, I thought that bird was about to peck me. Oh, lovely flamingos, says Auntie Zara. I'm not sure what bird they actually are. They look more like storks or herons or something. They're not lovely, okay? They're pecking me. Okay, we made it. No! Okay, it puts you back at the start if you don't make that last jump. That's annoying. It looks like that last jump is longer than all the other jumps as well, just to really make it annoying. You don't need to jump there, though. Is this all water? Yeah, this jump seems... Yeah. It's obviously doable, but yeah, this game has some precise platforming requirements. Which I suppose makes sense, that's the sort of game it is. So if I go right to the edge, bubble, jump, jump. There, okay. Not over yet. Bubble, jump. Yes, okay. And we found another egg. I mean, eggs are good and all, but I'd quite like some upgraded abilities or new weapons or something, rather than egg. Auntie Zara says, I heard that flamingos swim in water that is so toxic to humans, it's basically like skin melting. But flamingos are like, oh yes, this is perfect. Well, our potato friend here can't swim. So to them, yeah, I guess that makes sense within the lore of the game, that this is flamingo water and is therefore toxic. There's something on this, I don't know if you can see on stream, but there's a pattern of 5 dots on this pillar, which you can see if you swing the light all the way over there. Don't know what the significance of that is. We have a drink water. Oh, we have a sea monster and a drink water request. Thank you for those, Raven. Do I have to make it back now? Otherwise I lose the egg. Probably. Because it resets you, doesn't it? Oh, it resets me here. Okay. So yes, I have to make it back, but I don't lose my progress this far. You don't lose a life if you fall in water. You only lose a life if you're like attacked by an animal. Or hit spikes or things like that. Water is not quite so bad. Let me just try and do this platforming again, and then I'll do my drink water. Why is this jump so hard? There we go. Come on, Emma. Don't be fail. Emma, don't be fail. Emma. 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 Don't be fail. Emma, you idiot. Yeah. So close. Oops. Yeah, but that's because I'm trying to get as close to the edge as I can every time. why I'm slipping in. Ow! Yep. Okay, I think they've timed it so that it's more challenging to avoid the pecs on the way back than it was on the way there. I think they have actually timed it that way. Oh! You have to jump. That's annoying because it's a hidden off-screen jump. You have to remember that it was a hidden jump to get on the screen. If you just walk off screen there, then you fall in the water. You have to remember how you got into this area. Which, to be fair, I should have done. Okay, I guess we're spending the rest of the stream here. This one jump, why is it... It looks the same distance as this one. Why is it so much harder? I suppose the lily pad is smaller. Maybe this is this is why they wanted you to use a controller. Perhaps maybe that does make it easier. I'm so bad with controllers though. I never use them. Sorry, I know chat has happened. I normally read chat. I'm just going to try and... Oh no, that bird went the other way. I'm not prepared for this. Okay, right, yeah, I just wanted to get back here. I suppose I need to make this jump as well. Okay. Right, hopefully it doesn't reset me all the way back there now if I die. Okay, Eltibago says that the reason flamingos, caustic soda lakes, hypersaline water, also usually full of poisonous blue-green algae, is where flamingos live. Algae is cyanobacteria. Poisonous plants produce chemicals that in most animals can fatally damage cells, the nervous systems, and the liver. Yes. Algae are not plants, but yes. Indeed. Jerk birds, says Ben. Hello, Luke Ainsworth. Welcome in. I have not seen you for a while. Luke, I hope you are having a good Monday. I know Luke as one of the best players of Dorfromantic. He does stream sometimes, and I actually haven't played Dorf for a while, on account of I feel like 1,000,000 points in classic mode was enough. And oops. Okay, at least I go back here. The monthly modes are just repeating, but I might play Dorf in future. And I still one day want to do a stream of IRL Dorf. I did IRL Dorf with okay. Apparently there's a secret here. Well, I found that by mistake. Okay, yeah, I did a stream of IRL Dorf 2-player with Harry, but I still want to do the original Dorf. So, one day maybe. Luke says, I guess I will grind soon Dorf again, since after 1.5 years, there's someone challenging me in hard mode. Ah, well, at least somebody else is good at hard mode. Yes, I'm doing okay, thank you. This game is called Animal Well, if you haven't seen it before. And apparently there's loads of secrets, and I've just found one of them. And it's a normal egg. Now, I don't know about you, but The normal eggs that I buy at the supermarket do not look like that. And to anyone Americans watching, I'd just like to brag about the fact that I have 3 eggs. It's apparently quite an achievement these days. There. Okay. I didn't think... Wait, could I... Oh, I could have gone here. I could have found the same secret in 2 different ways. That's funny. Okay. Let me bubble my way out of... Can I, like, make my way up here with bubbles? Okay. Probably. I think having my own bubble as a starting point does help. There's one level in Celeste. If you're a fan of Celeste, you'll know which level I'm talking about. In chapter 8, oh, I can stand here actually. There's a level of Celeste in chapter 8 that is this is rather reminiscent of. I suppose the difference is the bubbles themselves don't actually kill you if you land on the wrong side of them. But yeah, trying to gain height on moving bubbles definitely puts me in mind of Celeste. Okay, I almost made it. It's definitely possible to get up this way. Because I can like jump and cast my own bubble, so there's probably all sorts of weird tricks you can do here. Like I could recast... Yeah, I can recast my own bubble while standing on one of their bubbles and then get up here. Okay. Can I get back up there? It's like, yeah, I need to get back up there now, don't I? Yeah. Not the way to do it. Luke says, actually I wanted to continue with my 100% perfect run in hard mode with 300,000, but now I have to continue playing on my 1 million run. Yes, Luke wants to have the high score both for hard mode overall and 100% perfect hard mode. The top classic score is now 15 million. Yeah, last time I checked it was about 12 million. There's just someone out there who's just playing Dwarf non-stop all day, every day. And, you know, fair enough, I guess. But I think my PC would struggle with a map that big. It struggles enough on the 1 million. Okay. It's really disorienting. Leaving the screen. There's some kind of trick. Like a shell jump in Mario, I reckon there's a trick where you jump off a bubble. You like... cast up your own bubble and then immediately jump off it. I'm sure that's a thing, and I'm sure if I looked up speedruns of this game, I'd find somebody doing it. Because look, jump, and then... no. I'm sure it's possible. Jump, bubble, jump. Yeah. So you can get up there, just like that. That gets me to there. Then I can bubble, bubble. No. No. I keep doing it wrong. Sorry, we might spend all day trapped in bubble land at this rate. Imagine needing to upgrade to 5090 just a dwarf harder. This is simply crazy and a waste of time. Oh, right. Yeah, Luke considers classic mode dwarf to be too easy. Oh, you can't even go up that way. Only hard mode dwarf is a true challenge for the skilled dwarf player. Right, all I need to do now is make it across to the other side. How hard can it be? Okay. I'm sure it's possible to go up through the ceiling and get another secret egg or something, but we'll worry about that later. Yeah, okay, so we're back here. All of this to the left, look, this whole area is what we've just been exploring. Now I'm going to drink my water. Sorry, Raven, I haven't forgotten. Thank you for keeping me hydrated. Yeah, so the fact that the bubble chamber has an open roof means there probably is something up there. I do want to go back to the beginning and go left, just to see what would have happened if at the start of the game I'd gone, oh, I'm going to go to the left instead. Which means I should have actually looked at the map when it's open. Yeah, we go back to the right to the save point and then down. Okay. All the while keeping an eye out for secrets, because now we know there are secret eggs to find. Did I go up there? Ah, wait a second. I didn't go up there. I'm sure, armed with my newfound bubble powers, I can figure out how to go up there. Yeah, this switch would have to be off in order for that door to be open. So the highest point I could be at would be here. Oh, maybe that isn't tall enough. Ah, no, not quite. Okay, maybe it's not possible to get up there yet. Because if these blocks are switched, then obviously that door is closed. Okay, but we need to remember it's there. Luke says, playing with GeForce Now. Why GeForce Now? Because Dwarf, of course. Oh, we never went up here. Ah, that might be an exit for whatever's up here. That's a possibility. Wow. Okay. Peacock Land. Oh wait, is this is the eggs that I've gathered? Look, there's the multicolored egg, there's the white one, and there's the one with the star on it. And that's the 3 eggs that I have. Okay, so this is like an egg hall of fame for all the secret eggs you found, of which there are, I guess, loads, because look how big this thing is. What's in this treasure chest? Let me guess. An egg? Oh, no. I suppose putting an egg in the egg room would be too easy. Stamps we have found. Okay, stamps are not a weapon that you can equip. It's next to the map. Oh, I see. Right, okay. Oh, this is fancy. Look, you can select all these little different symbols and then you can place them on the map. For like, I guess to mark places that you haven't been yet. That's really cool. So I could like put a question mark here to say, I don't know what's up here yet. I don't know what's this way yet. And then you could keep track of where you still need to go. Haven't been in here. This is really hard and I died trying to do it. And that sort of thing. Okay, I like that feature. What else is there in here? Okay, I was thinking, as I say, that that other little corridor below me was the exit from this room. It doesn't seem to be. So these doors, I don't know how easy it is to see on stream. These doors are marked with numbers of squares. Reminds me of the doors in Fez, which were also marked with little squares like that. The one that I'm next to at the bottom here has 8 squares on it and an egg. So I think if I get 8 eggs, this will open. If I get 16 eggs, the next one opens. If I get 32 eggs, the next one opens. And I haven't counted the one at the top, but if it's 64, then I suppose that makes sense. So there are secrets to unlock if you find enough secrets. And is it possible to get up there? Oh, that's not a platform. Ah, no, you can't stand on the egg thing, so I guess it isn't. Well, that's a thing that exists in the game. Good to know. But there's more up here, apparently. Oh, a switch. Ah, opens and shuts that door. Blocked. Okay, blocked from the other side because I can see the button. Okay. Hang on. There's another switch. Do you see it? It's up here. There's another switch. Now, can I actually reach that? No. Or maybe. And my platforming is just bad. Okay, fortunately this game doesn't have full damage. Good to know. Okay, but even if I can't reach that switch, I could still go this way. Oh, there's our squirrel friend. I've been after you for ages. Come here. Or don't. Oh my god. Take disc. I don't want to take the disc. Thanks for dropping in, say the penguins, says Ren, yes. Yoink. Yeah, I get that I found a disc, but now I'm going to run away, because, yeah, okay. Ow. Stop killing me while I'm, yeah, like, oh god. Are you going to chase me through the whole level now? There's a problem. What if I just get rid of the disc? Look, I just threw the disc. How am I supposed to jump across the... Okay, we lost. Oh god, how much progress did we lose? Oh, we still have our 3 eggs. Ah, okay. Okay, I don't think we lost any actual progress at collecting things. No, because we got that... Yeah. We got that egg... we got that egg after we last saved, because we saved over here. So we didn't lose our egg collecting progress. We just lost our... we lost our position. So, it's annoying, but it just means I need to get back... I just need to get back over there. But it wasn't... It was an egg we found in there, in the flamingo place, wasn't it? So... I just want to make sure we don't need to do that again. I don't think we do. I just want to make sure we didn't actually lose any progress. That's annoying. This game could do with slightly more save points, I think. Yeah, we didn't lose that bit of progress. So the eggs are permanent. The exploration is permanent as well, like we can still see that room. But yeah, clearly taking that disc was a mistake. Hello Plank, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Monday. Don't forget to redeem your flower of the day if you would like one. It is of course optional. We are playing Animal World today. We've just died horribly to a boss, so I'm not going to go that way. I'm going to go this way instead. And Luke has redeemed Field Madder as their flower of the day. Can we get onto that ledge? Ah, hang on. Interesting. You can't... Yeah, you can't shoot a bubble while you're on a ladder. Is not something I was aware of. So you have to, like... Yeah, do that. This animal here is not a real animal. It's a topiary hedge, it appears. Okay, and that's... gets me up here.
Marsh woundwort, marsh betony, clowns woundwort, clowns hilol, marsh hedge nettle, stachys palustris.
Clown's woundwort, Teabago. Teabago, we've talked about this. No clowning around. Okay, thank you for the redeem. I suppose, yeah, here's a good point to stop. Doesn't look like we're going to get murdered while I take a break, so... yes, side eye from Harry. Thank you, Harry. Let's park our animal friend there. So we're going to take a quick break. I'm not going anywhere, just a break from the game. When I'm not playing video games on the internet, I'm a botanist in real life. And I like to share that with my viewers by having this thing where you can choose any British wildflower. And I will talk about it for a bit. Up to no good, Teabago, how unsurprising, it says Sarah with stars. It's not Teabago's fault that somebody called the flower Clown's Heel All. I look forward to discovering why that is the plant's name. I'll do some stretches first. Ow. This is like reverse ASMR. It sounds you don't want to hear. Stretch. My hair is particularly misbehaving today. I mean, it always misbehaves, but it's particularly misbehaving. So, marsh woundwort is, as its name suggests, a woundwort. Woundworts are in the mint family, and all the plants in that family have the same basic structure to them. They form a spike, which has leaves at various heights and flowers at various heights, and the flowers are in whorls between the leaves. Often in hedge woundwort and marsh woundwort, the flowers are actually in a spike on top. But in other things like ground ivy and mint and dead nettles, which are also in that family, the flowers are sort of on the stem, but they all have the same basic shape. Woundworts are mostly pink flowers and leaves that look a little bit like nettle leaves, so they're kind of triangular with edges to them, like wavy edges to them. Hedge woundwort and marsh woundwort can be distinguished by the shape of the leaves, because hedge woundwort, which is much more common, has broad leaves, and marsh woundwort has narrower leaves. Because the flowers are very, very similar. I bring up some pictures. So on the left you have marsh woundwort, and on the right you have hedge woundwort for comparison. The flowers look different colours, but that's just two photos taken in different lighting. The colours are very similar. And you'll see that the both plants have toothed edges to their leaves, but the marsh woundwort leaves are narrower. Just to confuse matters further, the two plants can hybridize. You can get a hybrid between hedge woundwort and marsh woundwort, which has leaves that are wider than marsh woundwort but narrower than hedge woundwort. Very similar flower. And the way that you identify the hybrid is you actually look at how much of a stem there is on each leaf. It's a little bit difficult to see on this picture, but where the hedge woundwort leaves branch off the stem, there's a little bit of stem before the leaf actually starts, whereas where the marsh woundwort leaves branch off the stem, there's no stem at all. The leaf starts immediately. So if you ever see a plant that has a bit of a stem, not that much stem, but some stem, but also the leaves are too narrow to be hedge woundwort, it might be the hybrid. I've only seen the hybrid once, and that's only because Dr. Crouch showed me where it was. I've recorded marsh woundwort a handful of times. I record hedge woundwort almost every day, especially when it's in flower. Very, very common plant. The clown part of the name, or one of the common names, says Tibago, is just a change of a similar word over time. John Gerard, in his Herbal of 1597, named it Clones all heel, Clounes, or the husbandman's woundwort, wort with two O's. So, clown means husbandman, does it? Interesting implications. Yes. Well, yes, apt, says Sarah with stars. I will get rid of that one, because that's not the plant we're talking about. This is. And I will get my book out to read a little bit more about it. As its name suggests, well, as its more common name suggests, it does tend to grow in damp places. Not necessarily marsh, but somewhere where there's water. The reason for the name Marsh Betony, which I will actually bring up yet another picture to show you. There is a plant called Betony, which is also distantly related to this plant, but not really. This is what Betony looks like. Betony grows in completely different environment. Marsh woundwort and hedge woundwort both sort of grow in hedgerows and similar environments. Betony is a grassland plant. It grows in open, short grass. But you'll see it's got a very similar spike of flowers on the top, and it's got similarly shaped leaves. So they kind of look the same, so that's why it's called Marsh Betony. But you're not likely to confuse those two in practice. Altibago says, clown, I don't know if it was pronounced clown at the time, but Cloune, clown, a person from the countryside, a peasant, or someone considered to lack good manners or intelligence. So I see why that evolved into clown. Yes, I just like the idea that clown and husband are apparently interchangeable, in that they were two alternative names of this plant. So I wonder what the story behind that was. But yes, I can see the evolution of the meaning of the word there. I shall find this plant in my book. Blah 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 blah. Palustris. 9. The hybrid is actually in here as well. I might look that up just because I'm curious where to find it, because let's say I've only seen it once. So, marsh woundwort. A perennial herb with long rhizomes that produce small tubers at the apex in the autumn. It is found most frequently on the banks and margins of streams, rivers, ditches and ponds, in fens, marshes and swamps, and occasionally in damp woodland and hedgerows, and on damp shingle on beaches, woodland rides, waste ground and cultivated fields. It is typically found on intermittently flooded and poorly drained soils. So yeah, it likes it damp, basically. There has been a small increase in the overall distribution of this plant since the 1960s, presumably due to better recording of wetland habitats, but also due to the widespread creation of wetlands, either intentionally or accidentally through the abandonment of former mining, industrial and quarrying sites. Yes, there were a few places where there was a quarry was abandoned and then flooded, and then somebody wanted to pump the water out again, and they were like, "Well, no, you can't do that now because it's actually turned into a habitat that we want to protect." It is also occasionally planted with other waterside plants in new wetlands, or occurs as an obvious escape near human habitations. Broad-leaved forms of hybrid woundwort have formerly been mistaken for marsh woundwort, and some such errors may still be mapped. Yeah, so the hybrid can cause confusion. I will show you a bit about the hybrid as well. Fun fact about woundworts. So hedge and marsh are not the only woundworts. They're the two main native ones. But there are others. There's one called field woundwort, which you get. It's not common, but you do get it. Dr. Crouch had in her garden what she believes to be a hybrid of two woundworts that were never previously recorded as having hybridized, which means that it is a new hybrid, new to science, which would be very exciting. I'm not sure if she's actually published anything about it, though. And the Latin name for the hybrid woundwort, so this is the hybrid between hedge and marsh, is Stachys ex ambigua, which is an appropriate name because it can be ambiguous. This is let me write it out so people can see. That's the Latin name of the hybrid. I don't know if there will be good photos of the hybrid, or even if we can trust anyone who claims to have taken a photo of the hybrid that it actually was. So I'm going to find some photos that claim to be hybrids, and then I'm going to decide whether I think they actually are hybrids before I show them to you. Well, they're not showing the leaves very well. Doesn't help. Yeah, there's one here that claims to be a photo of hybrid woundwort, and I don't believe that it actually is. This isn't some of these plants are not ones I can just go out and take my own photos of, you see. Especially a lot of these are photos taken in Scotland, And I'm just mindful of the book saying visitors to Scotland are confusing these plants, and I'm thinking, yeah, I think they are. I think I have evidence of that. Okay, this is the one that I can find that most plausibly resembles the hybrid. You can see that the leaves are wider than the marsh woundwort, but they're not as wide as the hedge woundwort. And that's the main characteristic. I'll read a little bit about it from the book as well. Hybrid woundwort, a sterile rhizotomous perennial herb occurring in the habitats of either parent, but sometimes in the absence of both. It grows as well-established, vegetatively reproducing colonies by lakes, reservoirs, ponds, streams, rivers and canals, in ditches, at the edges of woods and scrub, and on wet woodland rides, in rough grassland, on roadsides, and as a weed of cultivated and disturbed ground. So its habitat is sort of also halfway between its parents. It does like damp areas, but doesn't require them. It's not treated as a native species because it's a hybrid, but it is naturally occurring. Although localized declines have been reported, there is no evidence for an appreciable change in the distribution. Indeed, it may be more frequent than the current map suggests. So this is what's known as a spontaneous hybrid. So it's two native plants hybridized. The hybrid is sterile. So once it's hybridized, it can't reproduce as a hybrid. But the thing with plants is reproduction doesn't quite work the same as animals, where you have two animals and they reproduce, and then you've got another animal. Most plants can spread vegetatively, which means you've got copies of the plant that are exact clones of the parent, and it's only sexual reproduction is just sharing genetic material and evolving and producing new species eventually. So you could find an entire hedge full of hybrid woundwort, and it would all have come from one initial hybridization that would have caused that. Seems to be found it mostly in the west of the country. It's a lot less common than the parents, but I only know of one site where it is found. So let's go and look at the maps and see where to find it. So these are the maps on the BSBI website, Botanical Society of Britain and Ireland. Hello, Vibrator 3000. Welcome in. You're just in time to see our botany segment. We have been looking at marsh woundwort, which is this one. Get rid of the other one to avoid confusion. A plant which LT Bago requested largely because it's also known as clown's woundwort. There you go. You'll see that it is found almost everywhere. However, it's a different type of almost everywhere to hedge woundwort. If I change this to hedge woundwort, yeah. You might think, oh, okay, well they're both all found everywhere. If I actually go to higher resolution records here, this is the map for hedge woundwort. So you'll see in North Somerset, for example, it is found almost everywhere, whereas marsh woundwort is much less common. There's lots of it in Cornwall, but other than that, you can see the interesting feature that you get on distribution maps for aquatic plants. It's following rivers and canals and stuff. You can see it's overall much less common. So you have to be careful when you're looking at distribution maps that just show it in 10 kilometre squares. It can give the impression that it's everywhere when it actually isn't. So this is the marsh woundwort. You do have to go looking for it. to find it, as opposed to hedgerow work, which is just on any random hedgerow. Apparently very popular in Ireland. And the hybrid, which is this one. Okay, yeah, I'm only familiar with one of these sites in North Somerset. Apparently there were more. So that's interesting to know. And it's just sort of scattered around the country in various rare locations. Vibrator says, I'm about to go into a raid in game, but I didn't want to lurk without saying hi. I hope all are well. I am good, thank you, Vibrator. Feel free to redeem your flower of the day if you want. If not, enjoy your raid, and good luck. LT Bago says, asking the real question, how's it doing in Preston? There's actually quite a few in Preston, to answer your question. So, it's doing all right. So that was Marsh Woundwort. Just give me a brief moment here. Animal well back. I'll be back in just a second. Hang on. Terribly sorry about that. I am back. Yes, no need to get a wiggle started. It's okay, I'm back. So yeah, that was Marsh Woundwort. Thank you, Tibago, for redeeming it. We shall return to our Animal Well gaming now. Books back. Oh no. Altivago's digging out every wiggle emote he has. Including one called Wiggle Forever, which is very wiggly. Sorry, just enjoying the available selection of wiggle emotes. I suppose I should contribute some of my own. I have the Ophelia wiggle. I have the Rooney wiggle. I have the Lana wiggle. I have 2 tofu wiggles. I think that's my wiggle selection at the moment. Oh yeah, you can't search the quotes yet. That's probably a feature that I should add at some point. Quote 40, you can never go wrong with a wiggle. Yeah, that's the one. I should make a way to search the quotes. We'll do a bit of Emma programming. How hard can it be? Right, for each quote in quotes, if the quote contains the thing you searched for. Then return the quote. Oh, no, we need the quote number as well. That's actually more complicated because we need to do that and then quotes. That plus. It's confusing because quote numbers are 1 based, but the array that holds them is 0 based. You wouldn't want to mess that up. Right. Through the magic of the hot reload button, it should just work now. Maybe, possibly. What are the chances of that? Luke says, are you programming on your own bot? Impressive. Yes. There we go. Harry demonstrating that the new feature works. Yes, EmmaBot is entirely my own code, which does mean it horribly breaks. It used to not be entirely my own code. It used to be I was using a library for actually connecting to Twitch. But that stopped working a few weeks ago. So now it is entirely my own code. If arg not equal number, well, it was already passing the second argument as a number and only giving you the quote back if it was a number. So now it's just saying, well, if it's not a number, then go through all the quotes and try and find one that has this word in it. And if it does, then say the quote. And if it doesn't find it, then actually, what does happen if it doesn't find it? I didn't consider that possibility. What about if I do quote and then something that's not in the quotes? Oh, it crashes the bot. Yeah, that's probably something I should fix. Let's fix that quickly. Right. Let us resurrect poor Emma's bot. There we go. So now if I quote something that's not a thing, then yeah, it doesn't know. But if I quote something that is a thing, like this, then it works. Luke says, I used to program when studying electrical engineering, but this is already 6.5 years ago. Yes, unfortunately, I am a professional software developer, so I ought to know how to program. Anyway, let's go back to Animal Well, shall we? Our little cat potato friend is enjoying a nice sleep. To be rudely awakened, because we need to move on. Oh, some sort of dog. Okay, being eaten by the dog. Oh wow, okay, never mind. The dog can play fetch. That's bad. Oh, and okay, yeah, let's you know what, let's not do this area yet. Let's go back to the start and try going left, like I said I was going to do what feels like ages ago. Before we try anything else. Also, we're almost dead now. Oh, there's fruits here. It seems like there's limited resources, like there's limited fruits and limited firecrackers. Which is a bit worrying, because what happens if you use them all? Are you just, like, stuck then? But I guess we'll find out. So yeah, I haven't tried going left from here, where that bunny was, because I couldn't. Can I go there now that I have magic bubble? I don't think so, because the bubbles can't go through vines. They pop on contact with vines, unless I'm really precise and I can thread the bubble through that gap. Okay, looks like it's not actually possible to be that precise. No, okay. So I still can't go up there. If no quote found, print random quote. Oh, I could do that. Yeah, I could have it print a random quote if it doesn't find it. This is a problem. I thought I'd dispensed with this guy, but I didn't. But I have a firecracker, but it does seem like the firecrackers are limited. Like, there's a fixed number in the game and then they're gone. And I've already wasted a bunch of them on trying to solve problems with firecrackers that weren't meant to be solved with firecrackers. So, yeah, I can't just keep getting rid of that guy with the firecracker. I want to get on top of that block because that's apparently a candle. Yes, and I have a candle now. I can light the candle. The candle has been lit. I don't know what that does, but I've lit the candle. And then, okay, yeah, we've been to this area. I suppose I haven't tried. Is it just water down there? Yeah, the map has blue, so it is just water down there. No point falling in the water. El Tibago says, if no quote found, print something unhinged that Tibago would say. Well, you'll have to get unhinged Tibago things into the quotes list, and then it might do that. Arguably, the quotes list could be for anyone saying things, not just Emma. Well, I guess it should mostly be Emma. If I go and sit back in my back in the flower that I was born from, can I just go to bed and forget this all happened? It's just a bad dream. Okay, we are going left. What is to the left? This is to the left. Cats? Oh, a chest. Okay, it's an egg. I was like, is this going to be some item that I should have had right from the beginning? But it was just an egg. Oh, we can also go this way. We can't go that way. There's a cat in the way. Excuse me, sir, you're blocking my path. Okay, but we could bubble up here. Doesn't really achieve anything either. Okay, looks like we do just start by going left to one room with an egg, and then that's it. Okay, I was thinking there might be more down here, but maybe not. On account of somehow we need to get over there. And I don't really see how we would accomplish that at the moment. Seems to imply that this is some sort of puzzle, because it is shown as like a grid of squares on the map. Maybe they're candles. Maybe we have to be able to light more candles. We don't have... Do we still have the match? No. So the match was a one-time use thing, and I used it on the one candle that I found. Altibango says just don't have it pull from Nespa's quotes or Fizzy. Good news, I don't have access to either of their quote libraries. Um, yes, Nesbar tends to say things that Emma would not say. That's fine, every streamer is different. Okay, don't just jump down there. So is there anywhere that it looks like I could go but I haven't gone based on the map? Yes, there's up here. Oops, bubble. Circular recess. Okay, so I suspect this circular recess is what opens that. I have a feeling that what we probably need for this circular recess is the disc that thing was holding that killed us. So yeah, we probably have to get that and then bring it all the way back here without dying. So that will be fun. Doesn't look like there's any other obvious ways to go here. We do have another egg now, so that's progress. Know how to get to the bunny. Yeah, I think we've done everything we can do in this green area for the time being, unless I want to try and get that disc. Now that I know there are secret eggs everywhere, I'm sort of re-evaluating every area looking for secrets. So I'll find some eventually. Okay. More firecrackers, because we used them all. Okay, we never went here. This is new. We never went to the right of the duck. And we find a giant bunny pixel art, because of course we do. Okay, that door opens from the other side. Mice? Or possibly bunnies? No, they look like rats or mice. That door opens from the other side. What on earth is this? I don't know, but I suspect they're things I don't want to collide with. I suspect the goal is to press that button up there. Yeah, I think I kind of skipped this whole room by having my bubble power. If I hadn't unlocked the bubble yet, this would have been a much more difficult room that would have meant climbing up on the left side and then platforming across everything. Fortunately for me, I just sort of went over there. So worked out nicely. Eat fruit. Yeah, I will do that. Ooh, timed platforms. Welcome to the Celeste B-side tape levels. I mean, I say that Celeste didn't invent this concept. It's been in Mario games as well, but that was the last time I saw timed platforms like this. Was unlocking the cassette tapes in Celeste. Oops, no. I'm trying to get on that middle platform. Okay. Dark, scary room. Unlit candle. Okay. But I do not have a way to light it. All I have is bubbles. And firecracker. You'd think a firecracker would light a candle, but it doesn't. Oh my god, what is that? It doesn't look like something I want to deal with, but I think I'm going to have to deal with it. Okay. Right, yes, but now I'm stuck. So, actual platforming skill is required to pass this. Oh, and not getting trapped is also helpful. Yeah. Okay. That didn't go well. Probably should have saved that save point, shouldn't I? Emma, you idiot. At least it doesn't reset most of the stuff. This entire gaming session has been the Great Firecracker Betrayal. Not the entire gaming session. Don't forget the Great Bubble Betrayal. When it turned out that bubbles also weren't the solutions to all our problems. But yeah, I'm disappointed that the health and the firecrackers seem to be... Actually, no, these ones... Oh, no, I thought those had respawned, but they hadn't. I've just lost my progress. So I think the firecrackers are limited resource, so hopefully they're not needed for too many things, because I've wasted some and I have no way to get them back. So if they are needed, that would be a big problem. Right, I think I'm going to continue the way I went before, which is still open. Okay. Oh, okay. Walking into the side of a spike kills you. I should stop expecting... Emma. I should stop expecting Celeste physics to work here. Can't I just ride a bubble down? Oh, no is the answer, but somehow we made it. Right. Is there a way I can go that involves less death? Save point. This is what I wanted. Yes, I would like to save my progress, please. Thank you. Okay, finally somebody who doesn't immediately eat me when I approach. They instead back into their hole. Look, this is 100% not the solution, but I don't care, okay? It's too good not to try. We drop a firecracker here, and then we run to lure them out, and then we scare them with the firecracker. Yeah, it didn't do anything. I don't care, okay? Every solution must be solvable by firecracker. It's the law. Exactly, El Tipaco. They are doing a lurk. Okay, so we can't get into this shrine to mice and ostriches, which is apparently what this is. Can we go anywhere else apart? This is why I have no firecrackers left, because I forgot to switch weapon back to my bubble. If I have to restart this game from the beginning because I wasted all my firecrackers, I'm not going to be a happy Emma. I'm going to be a sad Emma, and nobody wants a sad Emma. Yeah. Okay, those are apparently spikes in the ceiling. But I can't see them because this room is dark. What I should be doing is I should be looking at the stream rather than at my own screen. I'm looking at the game on my screen, but I've turned up the brightness on the stream. So on the stream you can actually see those spikes. Okay, well we have one heart left and we somehow have to do this room because it's the only way I can go. So let's see if this... No. Okay. Emma is bad at video games. I don't know if anyone's noticed, but Emma is quite bad at video games. It is quite a small window to not just die there. I suppose you can sort of damage boost through it if you're willing to use more than one of your 3 lives. At least there's a save point relatively close. Because it's obvious what I have to do, it's just you can't... There's no like different size jumps in this game. There we go. The jump is a fixed size. Yeah, so this is holding space like completely, and this is just tapping it as lightly as I can. So jump is a fixed size. So that last jump was actually quite difficult. Okay, we have switch, opens this door. Lets us back through here. What has that accomplished? Nothing. Okay, what was the purpose of that room? Oh, did that switch stuff up here? Okay, that switch stuff up here. No, I don't have any firecrackers. Go away. What? Damn it. I've saved my firecrackers. Does that save the state of that room at least? No. Damn it, I've got to do this again. Okay, whatever puzzle's in there I might have to skip until I get more firecrackers. Or restart. If I have to restart for the game from the beginning, I will. It's just, I'll have to do it off stream because no one's watching that. And then... The annoying thing is half my firecracker uses were actually legitimate tests of whether, you know, is this a tool that I can use at this point in the game? And the other half were accidentally pressing X when I hadn't switched back to my bubble gun yet. So, seems a little bit unfair. Okay, these guys don't kill you, which is good news. Seems like I can... This is very difficult to control. I can make my way over. Oh, right, okay. Can't jump through them, so I need to do that. I would like to please get that switch, but I can't. Can I somehow bubble? No, bubbles aren't going to do anything here. Okay, so we need to ride you across then, probably. Oh, okay. I was hoping there'd be another platform I could use to offset the top one from the middle one. Apparently there isn't. Well, how do I get past you then? And no, the answer is not firecracker because I don't have any left. The answer is also not running really fast. Let me out! Oh, wait. Oh, okay. They disappear if you go into the light. That's how you do it. Okay, good to know. Oh, but then, yeah, if I go here, then it's going to disappear. So I need to go here and then do it. There we go. Pull the lever, Kronk. Wrong lever. Okay, I have no idea what that did. Oh, it allowed me to... Once again, it's a lever that allows me to leave the room that I just came into. Why do I want to do that? Okay, this room has now changed again. I can go this way. Spinning bees? Ghost burb, exactly. The insects in this room are doing the Gertrude spin. Like, literally. The animation even has the same number of frames. Well, this looks fine. How do I not die? Bubble? Okay, it might actually be possible to cheese this platforming challenge by bubbling as well. So let's give it a go. Okay, maybe they've put it just out of reach of the bubble, which I suppose makes sense. In which case, what exactly am I supposed to do? Because this is not a... that's not a gap I can jump through realistically. Oh, I've got to... yeah, I've got to stick between the two, haven't I? Okay, that's not the intended solution because I lost all my life, but I don't care. I made it. So is that going to change? Yeah, that changes this area again, and now we go this way. And now this is open. Okay, that's what we changed. So now we... it's too dark to see the map. Okay, thanks. Let's go back up here then. So now we're back up here. Let me do a save point before we do all that again. Yeah, so there are... yeah, I'm going to look at the stream rather than... ah, okay, never mind. I was like, those spikes are going to kill you. Nope, joke's on you. Something else entirely is going to kill me. I can go up here. Press this button. What I was trying to do was... okay, I had no warning of that approaching game. What I was trying to do was avoid the spikes on the left, which are much clearer on the stream than they are in-game, in order to climb up and get that button. It seems like as soon as I go over here, a mouse appears and kills me, and then its head flies off, because of course it does. So how do I do that then? Maybe I'm supposed to go this way first? No, now the mouse spawns down there. Okay. I don't want to end up... I don't want to end up solving every puzzle in this game by just damage boosting through it, which is what I'm... okay, I tried to get out of there with a bubble. What I'm currently doing is just damage boosting through everything, which I don't like. Could be that I'm supposed to firecracker to solve it, but you know how well that went every other time I tried it. Okay, its head removal attack causes it to stop briefly. I don't have enough space here to jump over it, and I need to be here to bubble. Okay, I'm a little confused by this section. Can I just make this jump? Okay, I could just make that jump. Okay, that's how you're supposed to do it. Yeah, it's like a level where you can't stand still, but I mistakenly thought you had to stand still to make one of the jumps. Oh, okay. Randomly found a secret, I guess. Oh no, it's literally the button you need to progress. Okay. Squirrel friend, are you going to talk to me yet? No. I don't like the look of that. I suspect it's going to eat me. Let's go this way instead. Because I don't really like being eaten. Even though I am made of meat. Okay, where are we going now? Oh, we're going to connect back to here. Okay. Yeah, this is a place that we already were. But we couldn't get through this door before. I see. Yeah, so now we have basically made a shortcut to get back because we can go through there. Makes sense. Now we have a platforming challenge. Except, oh no, okay, I see what's going on. We trapped that thing in there, and now it's flipping the switch for us, and we just turn this into a timed platform level. Okay, that's quite clever. I like that level design. Turning a level from a manual platforming into a timed one. I don't have the timing down though. It's partly because I can't see the creature for half of its cycle. There we go. Altibago says, you can't take off your head, chilly down intensifies. If anybody gets that reference, they get 10 Tibago points. Tibago points have no monetary value. Well, maybe you should start streaming and then you can have Tibago points that still don't have monetary value, but at least they will be real. I don't get the reference, for the record. What is in this chest? A key. Okay. Do I know of any locked doors that I needed to open? I know there's lots of doors that are blocked from the other side. I don't remember there being any that were actually locked. Like, being blocked and requiring buttons is different from being locked. Does that red signify a locked door? I don't remember. Let's go and check. Oops. Yeah, oh, just a stupid thing. Okay. Is this door a locked door? Is a locked door. I have unlocked the locked door. Okay, we get one more firecracker. I will try to use it wisely. Travel egg. We found another egg! Kind of looks similar to the ghost cat icon to me. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the ghost cat. Okay, how on earth do we press that button? The answer is not going to be firecracker. I think we've learnt that now. I don't think it's going to be bubble either. No, I can't even fit a bubble into there. Okay, so unless there's some special ability we haven't got yet that lets us climb up there, or there's a secret passage. I don't see anything here. Where would there be a secret passage from, if there was a secret passage? Okay, an area I haven't explored yet. Okay. Well, we got ourselves an egg, at least. Okay, that's closed again. I guess we'd have to resolve the puzzle if we wanted to go down there. Oh. It's not too dark to see the map. I'm standing in full daylight. I'm assuming there's no bottom on that level because I didn't, like, fall into the bottom. I don't think there's anything below it, though. Okay, I'm gonna have to solve this again, aren't I? I need to have a more detailed look at this room to the right. No, it's just spikes on the ground. Definitely just spikes on the ground. Okay, I don't think there's anything in the sky either. There is a candle, but I don't have a match to light it. Okay, so the problem with this room is it's quite a hard room where you can die a lot, and if you... Oh, I can't show the map. If you do die, you have to reset all the way back to the save point and then do all that bit I just did again. Like I see how to do it, it's just hard. You have to stay within the... Oh, no, not like that. Yeah, once they've done this, you have to stay within them. And it's hard. There we go. Okay. And then that switch... Dot. Is the thing somewhere, maybe? Oh, hang on. Secret? Did I just find a secret? I'll need to bubble up here. I can't make this jump without a bubble. Damn it, they've installed anti-bubble vines. I can't cast a bubble. And I can't make it up. Oh, just, what's the point of having a secret and then rewarding you for finding it by having you not able to go anywhere? Silly game. Matcha, hello. Thank you for redeeming Great Sundew as your flower of the day. We are playing Animal Well today. We have a new character. We have decided that the name of this little guy, who is our character, is Potato Cat. Possibly a relative of Egg Potato Man. We're not sure. Okay. Yeah, that secret would take us somewhere we haven't been yet. Just I can't actually go up there. Annoying. Okay. Then we've got this. At least I can skip... Ah! Could skip straight through here, but I've only got 3 lives now. This is a hard game, I think, is the way of saying it. Hard platforming. Okay, don't peck me, please. Thank you. Okay, what did I die to? Because I literally don't see. Oh, I see. Thing. So I have to time even though it's invisible. Okay, well now how do I get out exactly? Are you sticking your neck in? Oh, you are sticking your neck in. Okay. That seems difficult to time. Maybe even impossible to time. Okay, but when I do time it, I might be able to get through that door. Okay. Interesting. Can I get back there without having to resolve all of that? No. If this door was unlocked, I would be able to get back without having to resolve all of that. But it isn't. I don't know how to unlock it. Potato Cat doesn't work as well as Egg Potato Man, says Matcha. Well, he's trying his hardest, okay. Yeah, see, what I would like to do is just go back up and round. But I literally can't go back up and round because I can't get out this bit because it's too tall. And I can't get out of this bit because you have to resolve that whole puzzle. Okay. I'm kind of stuck here redoing this puzzle over and over until, like, I can't get back to another save point, even. Says Emma. Says Emma. Blow high and show outfit have been redeemed. Today I have spinny skirt and this spotty top. My outfit is quite plain. This is Blow High. He is Blow and he is High. We love him. Oh dear, my hair is going thinner by the day. I should not use that angle on stream. Gertrude, what the fuck, says LT Bago. What did I do? Please tell me what I did wrong. Where's spin? Oh, I didn't spin my outfit. You wait here, Blow High. I have to do a spin. There. I did some extra spins. I hope you're happy. Thank, says T-Bago. Come on, Blow High. Maybe you can help me with this game. Okay, we are there. I'm wondering if I could somehow get out and save at that save point, could I then get back to the ostrich fight easier? Maybe. Let's think about it. So yeah, as things stand, we have to go through this every time, which is really not something I want to be doing. Because, you know, I don't like repeating the same bit of level over and over again just because I'm bad at a boss fight. That doesn't seem like a good time. And I'm sure that's not what I'm supposed to do, and I'm sure I'm doing something wrong. I'm just not sure what. This is Blow High. He is Blow and he is High, yes. Oh, I've got to do this jump again as well, which is really awkward. It's not awkward, the timing's just really precise. So, I mean, I made it, but I lose a life because I'm bad at timing. So now, if I go back to the ostrich fight, and then up. I mean, there is another path. Oh yeah, okay. I was wondering, does the mouse still happen? And it does. Is there another exit to this room? It seems like there would be another exit to this room. There isn't. Okay. Well, that was a waste of time coming down here then. There. It's difficult to tell because on the map you can't see the exits to this room because it's dark. Okay. So, yeah. Before I go into the ostrich room, I can go up here. And I think I can then save. Yeah, I can save at this save point. LT Bragger says outfits don't need to be fancy, you look very nice as always. I would like to have better outfits, I really would, and I very much worry about how I get perceived as a trans person. And I know it's safe on these streams, but at the same time I don't want to buy an outfit just for streaming, that seems like a bit of a waste. So it is a complicated topic, okay. Oh, fruit I might as well eat. Right, yeah, so now I can get back to the ostrich fight just by doing this, which means I don't need to, oh, okay, I did not know there was a beak there. Oh, that's a dead end. Why would I ever go there? Okay, but it does make it easier to get back. Have I gone down here? Yes, okay. I think there's 3 buttons I have to hit, but they're in this maze that I can't navigate without like getting eaten by an ostrich. But I have to know. Okay, that is a way I can go. Let's establish that before the ostrich comes. Why can I not fall down there? Okay, am I safe here? Okay, I am safe. You will eventually retract, and I can go this way, and no, go down the fucking hole. Okay. So now I'm safe here. No, I'm not safe there. Okay. By the time I realize I'm not safe, I've lost all my lives. I think I'm safe here. Yeah, okay, I'm safe there. So when it goes, I need to run here. Go out and out. Stupid. Okay, go back here. Wait for it to do its thing again. Is it finished? Like, I don't have any... I mean, you think, oh, you have audio cues. I don't really have audio cues. I just have confused screeching. Yeah, see, and the moment I move, there it is. Like, how is that an audio cue? Okay, I need to hit 2 more buttons. One of them's here. So now I wait for the beak to come. Okay, now I go. The correct way... No, okay. I think it would be easy to make a puzzle like that, but have an audio cue. I don't think that would be an unreasonable way to do it. Because obviously you can't see the ostrich, that's the whole point. Also, yeah, fitting into these 1 tile wide holes is really awkward. Maybe it's easier on the controller. But with arrow keys, fitting into those holes is difficult. There's the second button. Oh, I keep forgetting you're not safe there. Okay, this is where I have no clue now where the ostrich is because the cues are all messed up. So here... Wait for the head to come, and I need to go up and fucking right. Okay, out. No, okay. So I know where I need to go, but executing the jumps through the 1 tile wide gaps are difficult with, maybe just with keyboard, I don't know. And there doesn't seem to be good timing for where the ostrich is in its cycle. Like if it's not... You wait for its head to come and then go, but I don't think its head comes back if afterwards, so then you don't know what it's doing. Let's eat the extra fruit. There. And there. Wait. Okay. Here, in here, in here. Run, because that's not safe. Go here instead. Wait. Okay, can't even eat this fruit. Go here. Go here. Okay, take damage there for some bizarre reason. There. Wait. Okay, go round here. Jump here. Oh, no, I think I am safe here. It's just... Why is its head vibrating like that? Okay, now go. Right, we made it. Eat this fruit. Get apart. I don't think I can make that jump. I don't think that jump is a jump that I can make. Let's remind ourselves that there's a treasure chest here, since I probably won't be able to make the jump. Oops, that's not the right button, Emma. That's not the right... There we go. Okay. Ostrich be having a long neck. Well, you know, ostriches do that. Now, I get the point of this enemy and how it's designed. I would like an audio cue for where it is in its attack cycle, that's all. Now, even with a maximum distance bubble, I'm not making that jump. So now we're down here, I guess. Oh, at least there's a save point. Okay. Not quite sure what's down there, but it looks like water, and therefore I don't want to go down there. Oh, that's water, which I didn't realise. It's like the splash from yeah. If I look at the stream, I can see it's the splash from the water. On my screen, it's indistinguishable from a platform. There isn't a brightness setting in the game, by the way. I did check before I started, so I'm glad I turned the stream brightness up. Okay, button that I don't think I can reach. What is this? I think it's just glowworms or something. That's nice aesthetics. Oops. Okay, blocked door. I guess this door is blocked by the 3 buttons not being activated. Yeah, I don't see a good way to activate that button or that button or that button. Maybe I will acquire something that will let me do that. In here, for example. A yo-yo! Yes, I'm afraid, much like Egg Potato Man, Egg Potato Cat can't swim either. There's something about being an egg potato that causes you to be unable to swim. Although, I don't think this game would be particularly easier if you could swim, because there's never anything under the water. Whereas, Monsters Expedition, if you could swim, there would be no challenge, you could just solve the whole thing. Right, how does yo-yo work? Aha, yo-yo. So I'm guessing we need to use it to press button? Why is not press button? Please press the button. Do we need to do some sort of whoopsie? Yeah, okay. That's what we do. We need to do yo-yo tricks. This is now a game about doing yo-yo tricks. Whoops. And can we throw the yo-yo upwards? We can, okay. Well, now we have a yo-yo. So we have a bubble wand, some firecrackers, and a yo-yo. Okay. You again. Thank you. Where can I put my yo-yo to good use? Well, I suppose first of all this room. So these guys are sort of anti-bubble cheese things, because if you try and do a bubble here, and then you jump on the bubble, and then this guy flies over to cover where you are going, so you can't sort of just bubble your way up. Hello, Trout Grilled. I raided your namesake Grilled Trout yesterday. It's good to see you here. Thank you for the follow, although I suspect you're probably already following me under a different account. No way to be certain. Hope you're having a good Monday, Trout Grilled. We are playing a game today called Animal Well, where we've just picked up a yo-yo, and we're having a lot of fun with it. Okay. Hitting this button is apparently quite difficult. No, it isn't. I can just stand on here and go up. Up. There we go. We are beating this game using nothing but a yo-yo, a bubble, bubble, and also a firecracker, which I'm not going to use because I think they're limited quantity. Right. We actually need one more. Can I jump and get this? Yes. Okay. There we go. Now we need to go and back over here. Grilled Trout says, you were deceived by the imposter to raid them. I am having a good one, thanks. Hope you are too. So Trout Grilled, just for the record, claims that Grilled Trout is an imposter. Grilled_Trout has 174 followers and does regular streams. Trout_Grilled has 2 followers and has never streamed before. So who do you think is the real Trout? Because my money is not on this one. Oh, somebody just joined my Discord. Hang on, sorry. Give me 1 second. I'm going to give this person who joined my Discord a chat role. If they seem like a person. Because they came in the stream and they followed and they hit quite high and then they didn't say anything. Okay, they've been on Discord for 8 years, so they're probably not a troll. You've just... Wait, when you're queer, you have to be careful with these things. Let me give them a chatter role. There we go. And we can wave to them. There we are. Madyob, if you're still in stream, you can see the Discord now. Please behave, of course, otherwise you will be removed from it. Ellis says the one with 2 followers that never streamed is the real one. But those 2 followers know what they're talking about. They do know what they're talking about, yes, and one of those followers is me. And I know what I'm talking about when I say that you're the imposter. LTBag says, what exactly does a person seem like? Well, you know what I mean, T-Baggo. I don't have to spell it out for you. Okay, we have platforming going on here. Yump. Can't go this way. I can stick my yo-yo up here, but I can't actually go that way. So... There is a treasure chest right below me. You can't see it because my face cam is in the way, but there's a treasure chest just down there. I don't see how to get to it though, because this guy moves with you, so you can't go past him. So that's going to have to be a problem for future Emma. Current Emma just needs to focus on getting across this room. There we go. The other one is me, says Alice. Oh dear, we have a network of alts taking over Twitch. Wow, that guy really flies. If you spawn on this side of the room, they fly over to meet you. Okay, we have buttons. We have our squirrel friend again. We still can't get to him. We have a random cuckoo noise. These are pressure plates, it looks like. The button only lights up while I'm actually stepped on it. So we need to persuade something to step on that other one. Looks like the worm doesn't activate the pressure plate, so that's not the answer. There is a creature in there. But unless I can get in the room, I don't see how I can activate that creature to do anything either. Emma is confused. For the record, this is all that's in that room. There's that creature who didn't react to the glowworm or me. Okay, well let's go round this way. Ooh. I love this interaction. Actually, can the yo-yo... Okay, you can sort of knock them with the yo-yo, but not quite. Okay, can we get up here now? Can get up here now. Okay. I'm down here, but there's a guy with a spear, who I suspect is going to stab me. Yes, he stabbed me. Yo-yo attack. That didn't do anything. Well, I think the red means locked door, so there are two locked doors that need keys. There's one that needs a pressure plate that I don't know how to open. Maybe we can get to that chest if we go down in that next room. Let's try that. We go here. Yeah, if we make our way up here and then try going down and to the right. Oh, no, never mind. This is you can't go down and to the right because this guy always catches you. I think he even catches you if you come onto the screen from that side. Like if I come onto the screen from this side, see how he quickly flies over? So even if I come over here and try and fall off, they're going to catch you. That's not how we fall off the edge there. Oops. Says Emma. Never have I so much wanted to fall down somewhere and been unable to. Oops, that was stupid. Like. Yeah, so until I get through here, I don't see many ways I can go. Can I bubble here? Oops. Keep forgetting the controls. Bubble. Bubble. Jump. To get up here. Okay, there isn't anything up here. It's just another statue of a mouse. And that's a locked door up there. Oh, I can still go to the left in this room. I haven't tried that yet. Let's go to the left in this room. Giant giraffe statue, by the way. Yeah, this room is new. Okay, we have more of these pointy spear guys. Blocking my way to the treasure chest. Except, are they? Because can't I bubble up here? Oh, never mind. Those are spikes, apparently. Emma, who could not possibly have seen that on her screen, but can see it on the stream. I'm going to have to just play looking at the stream, aren't I? Okay, so how do we defeat these guys? The answer is not bubble. The answer is not yo-yo. Is the answer finally firecracker? The answer is not firecracker. Is the answer turning your back and pretending you're not interested? No. Okay, that's Emma out of ideas. We can't get through there. Can't get through there. Where can we actually go now? Oh, and well, there's that boss, isn't there? Yeah, there's two bosses that we could fight to progress. Although we'd have to figure out a way of getting out of this pit before we can do that. Right now we're stuck in this area. Yeah, I think those are the only two places I can see how to make progress. Thank you for the lurk, Luke. We will be ending soon, but you might as well stick around for the raid. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't like a firecracker to the face, says Ren. No, me neither, but that guy was apparently fine with it. There's definitely no other hidden ways out of this area. It seems like an area that might have hidden ways out. Yeah, this is just a giant pit of doom. Oh, can we go left from the stabby guys and get out? I might really go left from the stabby guys and get out. Okay, there's nothing up there. No, sudden thought. Can I open treasure chests with yo-yos? Can I like... Can I yo-yo my way in there? Okay, I can yo-yo my way in there, but it doesn't open the chest. You have to physically be in there yourself to do it. Okay. Good to know. It looked like there might be a way to go... There must be a trick to falling down without these things catching you, but I don't know what it is. Not yo-yo related. Oh, there's a fruit here. This level has a firecracker in, which makes me think that firecrackers are somehow involved, but if the answer is not throw a firecracker at the guard, I don't know what it is. Okay, there is a path up here. I sort of spotted there might be on the map. Ah, a chest with a guard conveniently guarding a glass wall. Just looking at the view, I guess. Okay, a match. So I do know where there's a candle. Unfortunately, it's all the way back up in this area. It's... let me actually mark it. I think it's there. It's somewhere in this area there's a candle. But I don't know how to get back up there at the moment, so doesn't help me much, but at least we made some progress. Ow, okay, yeah. So these guys turn round when you get close to them and stab you. You can dodge them if you're quick, but I don't see what that does for me. That is not an exit. Okay. It was like that room sort of taught you that you can sneak up behind these guys and then they'll turn around when you get close. I don't really see how to apply that to this situation. Firecracker doesn't distract them, bubbles and yo-yos don't distract them. Oh, okay. You have to yo-yo them from behind. Right, well now we know, I guess. I want to yo-yo him again. Yeah, make him fall off the thing. Yeah, now he can't, because otherwise if I drop down here, he'd just run back at me. Now I can open the chest. We found a key. Okay, now we can make progress. Also, yonk. Right, now we can go through this door up here. Finally. Unlock door. Fruit. Oh! Never mind, we need 2 keys to make any progress. Yes, that was quite the interesting sound that enemy was making. I should have noticed there were 2 red lines on the map, like there were. Yeah, okay. We need to make. I couldn't have used that key anywhere else, could I? No. Okay. Right. So we need to find another key to make progress. Okay. So these guys reset. We can always yo-yo them again if we want to. Yeah, we can always lure them down here, out of the way. Yeah, nothing happens if you do it from the front. Oh, is this this guy is in my way now, isn't he? Yeah, that's the problem. We can somehow... Is there somewhere we can take them that helps us? Okay, yeah, you can't take enemies between screens, so that doesn't do anything for us. I think it was just that one puzzle. Okay, so we need another source of a key. It's going to have to be that other treasure chest then, the one down there. So I need to figure out how to get these guys to not fly at us, I guess. They're not distracted by yo-yos. I'm reluctant to waste my last firecracker, but it's the only thing I can think of. What happens if you try and firecracker these guys? Yeah, they didn't seem too worried by that. It just sat there, and while the firecracker exploded on its back. Okay. Yeah, so to recap, the issue is we need to reach this treasure chest down in the bottom left corner. And if we try and reach it by just going down there, then these guys will always catch us. We can't jump off these guys. They move around and catch us wherever we go. Is there some sort of bubble-related cheese going on here? If I make a bubble... No, okay. I can't make a bubble and float down past them because I just float back onto their back. Okay. So if I can't get down there from this level, the alternative is we somehow get up there, and I tried yo-yoing in there as well. Doesn't collect the treasure chest, putting a yo-yo in there. You'd think it would be the yo-yo because you might have gone to this area before you went to the bubble. So they can't rely on you having a bubble. They can rely on you having a firecracker because that's given to you at the start of the game. So unless this is the puzzle you're supposed to solve next. Don't see what to do here. Can't even try firecracker, we're out of them. But it's never been the answer. Can I somehow yo-yo through the platform? Oh, okay, I can yo-yo through the platform. I didn't know that worked. Where does that take me? Okay, this guy apparently is... doesn't care, I can just jump at him. Okay, this is somewhere new. New and too dark to see where I am. So too dark to see any redeeming features. Ah, there we go. Ooh, what on earth is this? Well, it's going to open a chest up, potentially, so... lever. Adjust to lever. Ah, okay, we're graphing cubic functions now, because of course we are. No, quartic functions. Oh, I see. Yeah, we've got to make the function align with the 3 points. So we're literally solving a cubic we're solving a quartic equation, but we're only finding 3 of the 4 solutions. That's what we're doing. Welcome to Maths with Emma. Fortunately, Emma's quite good at maths. A chest. Oh, it's an egg. I thought it was going to be a key. A jade egg. Cat potato math. Yes, exactly. Well, if we could get up to the Hall of Eggs, I would go and have a look at the Hall of Eggs. But suffice to say, we have 6 eggs now. Half a dozen eggs, enough for an egg box. We can also get up here with the help of a bubble. You are a fast travel bubble dude, aren't you? So where does that take us? Okay, this is a long route. Where are we going? Hello? Oh, well, now we're up here. Okay, well that I guess that does solve the problem of how to get past the locked door. Just not in the way I expected. I thought we were making our way to that glowy thing in the corner. Yeah, we're randomly up here now. We have another egg. A sweet egg for our troubles. Thank you, game, for the eggs, and also for getting me out of where I was before. And this is somewhere I've already been. In fact, we can get to the egg room now, which I suppose is a good way to end things, perhaps. Yeah, the egg room is just down here. Egg room! So there are now 7 eggs collected. We are only 1 egg away from being able to open the first egg door, hiding behind my face cam there. That needs 8 eggs, we have 7. However, it is getting quite late. I'm going to stop a little earlier than usual because I have work tomorrow. How long is a hand egg? Yes, that's an egg quote. It's just occurred to me that my bot doesn't actually... it should pick randomly from all the quotes that contain the search term, not just the first one, shouldn't it? Let's see if I can make that work. Come back to programming with Emma. Okay. There should be multiple egg quotes, says Harry. Well, hopefully now we can test that theory. Yeah, there we go. That's from Lingo. That's why is it all eggs in Lingo. And that's the hand egg. Okay, yeah. So you now get a random quote that matches. In fact, it's just occurred to me that if we leave this guy asleep, he does look a bit like an egg himself. So there we go. There's 8 eggs. Ellis says, have to go now, be back later, have to buy something to eat, and the store closes soon. No problem, Ellis, we are actually just ending now, so you can stick around a couple of minutes for the raid, or if you have to go, that's fine, and I will see you again soon. But yeah, I end a few minutes earlier than the 4 hours when I've got work the next day. So, we will end there. That was the beginning part of Animal Well. We do have a few places to explore next time. Some bosses to battle. 2 of them are from Lingo. Yes, they are. I like the environment of the game. I do feel it's a bit dark, and I might have to crank the brightness filter up even higher. Some of the platforming is hard, but that's okay, I guess. Did we ever find out how long a hand egg is? I don't know. I don't care. Silly American sports. It's a pretty game, says Harry. Yes, I like the vines dangling and moving and the water reflections. I like all that. Just, yeah, it's a little bit dark. So, I'm going to find somebody to raid now. If anyone has suggestions for raids, let me know. A certain panda-shaped streamer is still live, so we could go there. Introduce trout grilled to grilled trout, see how that goes. Who else is live? X-Ray is live, Nespa is live. X-Ray Shell, Undreamed Shelf, or Sky Lily. Or no, Shy Lily, not Sky Lily. I'm not raiding Shy Lily, T-Bago. Is Shell live? I must have. Oh, Shell keeps changing their name, and then I don't spot them in the. Okay. We're going to go to Nespa because we haven't gone to Nespa since January and it's already May. So I know we've gone to Nespa lots of times before, but we're going to Nespa again because Nespa deserves lots of raids. We went to Lana last week, so I don't want Lana to feel left out. She is an amazing streamer, but Nespa is also an amazing streamer. Today, Nespa is doing Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. So Nespa plays NES games. All on original hardware and all that, working her way through various franchises. We've got some Zelda, some Donkey Kong, and some other things going on at the moment, I think. So that's where we're going to head. We may be reuniting the trouts. Well, Grilled Trout is definitely in Lana's chat. I don't know if Grilled Trout is in Nespa's chat. We'll find out. So, thank you all for watching. Thank you to the people who followed today. Thank you to everybody who contributed to the hype train. Eltibago, Ren, and Harry for the bits, but particularly Auntie Zara for 5 gifted subs. Thank you to everybody who watched or lurked. And I'm going to be back, hopefully just the normal Friday, Saturday, Sunday pattern for next week's streams. One of those days is going to be Lingo, one's going to be Temetzi, and one will be Animal Well again. I'll decide exactly which days, maybe nearer the time. But those will be the games we'll be doing, so nothing new next week. Unless I get stuck on Lingo, in which case we might do Lingo 2. But let's get that raid going. If you are subscribed, here is a... Goodbye, Alice. Here is a message you can use if you are subscribed. Here is emotes you can use if you're not subscribed. Use the raiding in. And if you're not subscribed and you'd rather use your own emotes or another streamer's emotes instead of the dancing dinosaurs, then that's absolutely fine. Use whatever emotes you like. No problem, Trout Grilled. Thank you for being here. I will just get that raid set up. Now, everybody send my regards to the Nespa. I spelt that correctly, which I did. Okay, here we go. My Animal Well animal is dreaming of bunnies. A bunny is gone now, but a bunny thing just popped up on the screen. But yeah, that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. And bye for now.